Hey Scouts, Rusty back again from the 1st St. Mark's BPSA Otter Scout Troop here in Sussex Corner, New Brunswick, and today we're going to be talking about a bird that you probably don't see out in the forest that much, but one that you definitely see on your trips to the city. That is the rock dove, or more commonly known as the pigeon. Although pigeons are one of the most common birds that we see around North America now, this was not always the case. The rock dove is not actually from North America. It was introduced to the continent by early settlers in the 1600s. Now, obviously back then, cities were nowhere as large as they are today. So how did the pigeon become the city-slicking bird that we know it as today? Well, easy, by adapting. But what does adapting mean? Oh, it says here, adaptation, to adapt. But what does adapt mean? Oh, adapt. Noun. To become familiar with an unfamiliar area. Oh, okay. That makes sense. While we mostly see pigeons in the city, their preferred place to make a nest is actually on cliff ledges. That's why whenever you see a pigeon nesting in the city, they are usually building their nests on top of tall buildings or on bridges. They have adapted and found the closest thing that they can to a cliff. Pigeons have a sixth sense when it comes to direction. They have an incredible ability to be able to hone in on their individual nests and travel back from large distances. This is why pigeons were often used as mailmen back before the advent of mail trucks. The longest distance a pigeon has ever traveled to deliver a message? 55 whole days. Imagine flying for 55 days. Unreal. There is a story of a carrier pigeon from the First World War that is incredible. A group of American soldiers were surrounded and running out of food and supplies. In a last-ditch effort, they sent a message with Cher Ami back to headquarters. As the pigeon took off, it was injured quite badly, although it mustered up enough strength to continue flying and made it all the way back to headquarters. The pigeon delivered the note and ultimately saved the lives of 194 soldiers. For her service, the military deemed Cher Ami a war hero, and also awarded her with Le Croix de Guerre, one of the highest military honors of the First World War. Pigeons are a highly underrated bird. They're gorgeous. They're gray, but have a beautiful assortment of colors on their neck that absolutely glow when the sun hits them. They also have one of the cutest calls. Find them hanging around the city streets, waiting for people to drop scraps of whatever they may be eating. That's all for this video. I hope you learned something about a bird that often gets overlooked. Until next time, Rusty out.